Hey, what's up, Connects, and welcome back to Meet One. And you already know how we talk, right? It's heated discussions. I would have said hot topics, but Wendy took that. And today's guest, we have the most humblest light-skinned guy you'll ever meet, Trevon. We have your girl, my Kiki Curls. I'm Samantha Gomez, my sis. We also have my wife, Elena, very opinionated, Jada, that's what I like to call her. And our special guest today, Maria, very opinionated, and she's going to bring a lot to the table. She actually called because she's seen the last video, said she's going to fly down because she wanted to be part of the discussion. So, you know what's going to happen here.
You already know.
Right. Without further ado, let's get serious. So today's topic, friends of the opposite sex. How do you feel about it?
So in a relationship?
In a relationship.
Okay, well, guys, today, our special guest Maria happens to be Trevon's best friend, girl best friend, and I actually have zero problems with Maria. I'm not just saying this because she's sitting here. I respect her. I understand that their relationship is strictly a friendship, and I've never questioned it. They've gone out before together by themselves. Without me, and I'm cool with it. I'm never feeling like, oh, I wonder if Trevon's gonna do something, or I wonder if Maria's gonna do something. But I think that a reason I have that understanding is because I've met Maria. Trevon told me that they've been friends from like long time.
I don't want to cut you, but is it because you met her before? What if you didn't, and would you just take his word for it?
No.
You see, that's a problem.
So that's
a problem.
So
that's
no,
a serious problem.
And here's the reason why. I think that I feel like if they are just friends, why can't I meet her? Like if they're friends and I can't meet her,
but maybe that situation that hasn't come up where you're able to like meet her.
Okay,
well, like how you guys can sit down like this now. Like you're probably really okay with it because you guys are sitting down together. You know, we're all having a drink.
Yeah.
You guys seem friendly. It's not as like Trevon just said, hey, Maria's outside and I'll be back. It's my friend.
I would have a problem with that.
Or she just came to the door and said, oh, hi, Sam. You met her. Okay, I'll be back.
I would have a problem if I never met her. I'm going to be completely honest. I would have a problem because, well, the thing is, you know, we've been together for a long time, but even still, I met Maria at the beginning of our relationship, and he just he wanted to make sure that I felt comfortable with people of the opposite sex that were his friends, and he doesn't have many friends of the opposite sex, but he introduced...
If that's your good friend, like how comfortable do I have to make you with my friend that I've known probably longer than, well, maybe in some other people's cases, maybe longer than I've known you, right? And it's just kind of like, that's just the relationship you and that friend have. How comfortable do I have to make you two before there's a problem? And should there even be a problem?
I guess it all depends, sorry to cut you, I guess it depends on the understanding in your relationship. Like for Trevon and I would just do that. Like if I would just be like, hey, this is my friend. I would just introduce him because I want him to know, like, this is who I'm going to be going out with. Not even just, you know, of like the jealousy aspect, just so he knows who I'm with. Just as I would introduce him to my girlfriends. Like I introduce him to everybody, and that's just like an understanding that we have.
So Cherry, like, what would you say if Sam had a problem with Maria?
To be quite honest, if I already introduced her and she still felt a certain way, I'd probably have to find a way to get it past her and be like, listen, there is absolutely nothing going on whatsoever.
Yeah.
If you still can't get around this, and I've told her this, I mean, without trying to sound like an ass, prior to us actually getting real serious, I've told her, I was like, listen, if you can't get along with certain individuals and people that I've known pretty much all my life, we're going to have a problem. I said, because
but how far is the problem? Like, what problem are you going to have?
Trevon told me that. Trevon actually, I remember Trevon said, you know, I told Samantha that I have, you know, these specific friends, and I think it's the fact that he told her directly at the beginning of the relationship. It wasn't something that happened midway, and hey, by the way, I have this friend, you know, that I've known forever.
That I haven't seen. It's just
you've
been
never
6
met,
years,
you
but
know?
you never met her.
Right? It was right off the bat, you know, Maria's in my life. She's been my friend for a very long time, and, you know, and she met me, and then it was kind of like, you know, you get vibes off of people.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
you know,
That's where we're going with this.
Yes,
Right?
you get a vibe.
you get vibes,
Yes.
and you can tell if somebody is after your man or
not.
if they're just, you know,
Thank you.
really good friends.
Totally agree with that.
Okay, so
You-
now
that
I
was
can
a great
speak.
point.
Woo! Girls
Yeah.
got
Hold on. You guys, the finger went up.
Yeah, that's
Where
what.
I can
Yeah.
speak.
All right.
Now I can speak since we're having this discussion more towards where I have what I'm going to be speaking about.
Okay.
Pause. Do you have a problem with my female friends?
Hold on.
Sorry.
Okay. So, like you guys said, it's about a vibe. It's about the vibe that you get from females in order for you to feel comfortable with your spouse or boyfriend or whoever it may be, being friends with that person. So yes, so there's always a vibe that you get from females in order for you to feel comfortable around
Agreed.
that person. Doesn't matter. You could have known that person for 20 years. If you're getting that vibe when you meet that person, it makes you feel uncomfortable right off the bat. Doesn't matter if they introduce you, no matter if they've been chilling with you for
But what if,
Every
what if
weekend
you're
you
getting that
still-
vibe from every single female
No.
that person
you
meets?
don't get a vibe from
I
every
just have
single
a lot
female.
of slutty friends. Then.
You have to. This is how I look at it. A friend definition is different to someone that you've slept with in the past,
Mm-hmm.
even if you slept with them once, twice, 3 times.
Agree.
A friend is not. They had more of a relationship than a friend. A friend.
You agree? You can't.
We can pull out the dictionary for this one again
Hold
and
on.
search what a friend is.
Hold on.
Because a friend-
Just because you've had, okay,
An intimate moment.
if you had that, thank you. If you had an intimate moment with a friend when you were like 16 or 18 or 19, whatever, 20, and you guys, that was just that one time. Maybe you guys were friends and you thought that maybe it could work as a relationship, and now it doesn't. But that doesn't mean we're not friends. We just know we can't
Yes,
be
but if you're
in a
telling-
relationship.
you're
And now this friend, now you meet somebody else who you can be in a relationship with, and you say, guess what? This is my friend.
Yes, but that
Now
still
you're
means
getting
your
that.
Hold
You're
on,
still
I see
getting
that.
that.
Hold
You're
on.
still getting that vibe.
I see what she's
yo,
saying.
these two
But you're-
talk close, right?
Yeah.
Because we've known each other for so long. Plus, we had that one intimate moment, so we're kind of close. Like me and my friend could kind of sit like this, and it looks like we could be together. But we know that it doesn't work.
Females and males are different. Let's start off like that. The way that a female may think about her spouse's friend is a different where a male would think about their spouse's friend.
It's,
Agree?
it's-
Agree. Yeah.
Okay. So me now, or let's say any female meeting another female that your spouse had intimate relationships with, it's a different feeling for us. So let's just put up a scenario here. You come in and you say, oh, hi, this is, meet my friend whoever, meet my wife. I shake hands, and then after now, later on that night, you come up to me and you say, you know what, me and so and whoever had intimate relationship before, but
That
we're
shouldn't
over
matter.
that, but we're over
Yeah,
that
that
one
shouldn't
time.
matter.
It should matter.
That
It
shouldn't
matters
matter,
to
'cause
us.
now
It
you're
does
either
matter.
like-
It does.
It does
You know
matter.
what? Worse if I say if I'm saying that and I'm saying you're my wife. That's worse because no other female should matter.
Sorry, one word, and I can see where you're coming from, and hear me out when I say this. It's because you stepped out of the friend zone.
Yes.
Think about it, because
If
I
we-
see exactly what you're saying. Because I can't come back and sit here with one of my exes and be like, yeah, you know, Samantha, you know, this is so and so, you know.
Let's all
Why?
be
That's
cool.
why.
Definitely,
If you guys are
I
friends,
think had
why?
you know, not God forbid, but had ever anything had happened between me and Trevon, this relationship would be
Would it be the
so
same?
different.
It
Like
would.
this,
Why? Why? You guys
It
are
would be.
friends.
Listen,
There
when
would
you
always-
see
there would
me
always
with
be a
clothes
need
on,
for
when you
it.
see
I
me
think
with clothes
only-
on, it's completely different to see me without clothes on. I know, I could look at you and be like, oh shoot, I know what that guy's body parts look
Yeah,
like.
no,
It
it's
just,
different.
it's in your
So
head.
you can't-
She can't be sitting here having a full-on
Yeah,
conversation
Oh,
with
you mean,
anybody.
you mean acquaintances? Like you see the way?
Yeah,
what's going
like
on
you
here?
can say
Yeah,
hi to
that's it.
anybody.
No,
Like-
you're thinking too small. You have to think like, okay, I'm with this person. This is our relationship. Whatever you've done in the past is the past. Or else you're gonna like relish on it and be like, no, I can't sit with that person because I know you know what my wife looks like naked.
But it's uncomfortable.
100,000
It's
people are
uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. That's the word. That's what you need to think about. It's uncomfortable. It's not about you can't sit and do it. Anybody could sit and do it. I could sit here next to a murderer and be like, but I'm uncomfortable, right?
Yeah.
I'm uncomfortable. I knew that he killed someone.
I think we're going on a little bit of a tangent here. Going back to Elena, what you said about that feeling. I want to touch on that.
Like the vibe?
The vibe. It's different.
Okay,
it's a
so
different vibe.
as I mentioned, I have no problem with them being friends. However, there is this other girl that Trevon used to talk to that was his friend, right? Friend.
I love the quote.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, she's my friend, but like she would call him awkward hours. Not only that,
That's
call him when we're together, make comments like, I'd be like, oh, he'd be like, yeah, I just ordered a pizza. Oh, like, can I come over for a slice? Like, and say stuff like that, okay?
No,
so for me, you are stepping
out of your friend zone.
Out of the friend zone. And I don't
Can I ask Trevon something?
Sure.
Did that mean anything, or was she just interpreting that in a
how I
better
looked
way,
at it,
or how did you look at it as the
To
friend?
be brutally honest, I didn't even remember that until she brought that up now.
But you know I remember.
But I think the reason for that is that Trevon is just not that type of guy. Like
He's too friendly.
To even that cross his mind.
Yeah, I wouldn't even let
you know
that
what
go.
I mean?
You know
Like
what?
it's like he would completely brush that off. A slice. All right, whatever. You know, yeah, sure, have one.
Absolutely. I agree with you because that's his personality.
And I agree with him too. You don't come out and blame your spouse for doing something. You blame the female because you're thinking to yourself, why is she going out of that
But
friend
if we
zone?
know
Hold
the
on,
female-
hold on. Why is she going out of that friend zone when she knows that we're together? Why is she calling him at this time? Why is she asking him to hang out? Why is she offering herself
Okay, but
pizza?
if we-
Why is she doing stuff like that?
Exactly.
There are lines, yes, there are lines. Like,
And some people cross it.
Yes.
We cannot control what another individual says.
Of course,
or
but
does.
you
can make-
but
you
we
can
can make
stop to it.
You could put a stop to
You
it.
can put a stop to it. You can make suggestions.
let me ask you a question. Have you ever been in a situation where, because when we were talking, you're like, oh, I have a lot of guy friends, right? There are a lot of girls or females that have a lot of guy friends, right? Have you ever been in a situation where you were that friend that's really just a friend, but the other person is saying, no, this Maria girl's giving me a different vibe though?
Yeah, I've had a relationship actually break up because of that. So.
Really?
See what I'm saying? And
where the girl completely thought that something was going on between us. We had been friends prior, and she just kept nagging at it that they would constantly be in fights. And the guy's like, at this point, like, you think that this is going on, and we might as well do it. You know, sometimes guys think that they're like, you know what, you nag me so much that I might as well be doing this because I'm being blamed for it anyway, right?
Things that we're not doing, then we might as well do it and not make you a liar.
But I think at the end of the day, that
sounds horrible.
But I think at the end of the day, that was a different type of woman, and she was not confident in who she was.
That was just a lot of insecurity.
Really?
Well, what were you doing?
Very
what were you doing that she thought?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe this is like I'm getting the wrong vibe. Were you calling at 12 o'clock?
No,
Were you saying, let me
absolutely
come for
not.
that pizza slice too?
No, absolutely not. Like, we were just friends. We would hang out. You know, we would chill out, and there was nothing absolutely between us. And maybe she caught a vibe from him. You know, because after they did break up, he did start liking me, right?
Oh, maybe that was the vibe.
Yeah,
but
maybe that was.
I was completely like not on that, right? So that was something between them two. They were obviously not in a good place in their relationship.
Yeah, for
right.
sure.
But there's always different situation. Like that one, she must have caught a vibe from you.
Right.
Yeah.
From him, that way she felt
Like
a certain.
he likes, like,
Yes.
you're feeling this girl more than you're feeling me.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're doing
Yeah,
stuff with
yeah.
her that maybe you're not doing with me, or maybe
Yeah.
I feel like you talk about her more than you talk about me, or like stuff like that, right?
Right.
For sure.
To the point that I had to end our friendship.
Yeah.
So you felt
Because
uncomfortable as well.
he then started liking me, and I said, well, you know, we started off as friends. This all happened, and I had no clue,
Yeah.
right? I kind of got blindsided, you know? So I had to end that friendship as well.
Here's what I think. A lot of the things, this is what happens out of that situation. Either the two in the relationship break up, or the good friend and that other friend stop being friends. And that situation, I don't like. Like, there has to be some type of way that we can communicate, this is my friend type of ways, because losing a friend that's a really good friend for no reason, just because you want to save the relationship or you want to save the friendship, and you lose the person that you could have kind of like built something with, that sucks.
Yeah,
Feel me?
it does suck, but I think you at some point you have to look at the whole situation and think, if my my boyfriend or girlfriend, if they're upset with this relationship, you have to kind of weigh it out. Like,
there must be reasons behind everything.
and what's more.
No, some of your friends are just very
You're right.
flirtatious. Some of them are just
Exactly.
we're not good. We're not bad looking people. You know what I'm saying? I don't have bad looking friends. Not all of them. So like, you have a friend that's good looking, like, this is gonna happen. You're gonna be like, yo, you're pretty. Whatever.
Yeah,
but that's it. I'm not saying like
exactly.
you're
It
pretty
should stop, and it should stop there. It shouldn't go on. You're pretty, but let's hang out. Let's try to make.
No, but that's your friend, so you are hanging out.
No. But we're not gonna go like Teron said
Pursue it
before.
any
There's
further.
always a friend zone. When you cross over that friend zone, that's where things come uncomfortable.
Yeah.
If I was to cross over a friend zone with, let's just say these two, Teron wasn't my cousin and Teron was my best friend, and she found I was going over the friend zone, I'm gonna have to back up a little bit. I'm gonna have to say, you know what? Let me leave these two. Let me let these two. If I know I don't have anything for you,
I think
as a
spending more
respectful
time.
friend,
Exactly.
I'll say, let me back up a little bit. I know I'm causing a little bit of, even if I don't like you, I'm causing a little bit of friction between these two. Let me back up a little
Exactly.
bit. But people that keep pushing forward,
They're
and
looking for more.
They're looking for more.
Also, what I found is that sometimes what men decide to do is they don't tell their significant other about that friend because they feel that there might be a chance that something may happen, maybe a crazy night or whatever, that may happen, and they don't want their spouse to know about that. So they keep that person there just as maybe a backup.
Church.
Right? I have been in that situation where, an ex has said to me, I want to be friends with you, but I don't want my girlfriend to know about it. And I said, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Right?
And I give you all right for
because
that.
I think that if we're going to be friends and we were together for an extremely long time, if we're going to be friends, your significant other should know about that friendship, or else then you obviously are hiding something.
Yeah, you have ulterior
Right?
motives.
You know what? I'm glad you came. That was a really good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Mace, anything you want to put on the table, Holmes?
Subscribe to Daddy's channel.
Alright, so you know how we always end it? We always want to hear what your opinion is. Leave your comments below. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, like, subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Meet one, guys. And my peoples, connects.
Bye.